Greetings, friends! It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush, and today I've got another collage. This one from a photo I took long ago of my grandson playing with the sidewalk chalk in the backyard patio. And he wasn't paying any attention to me, so his photos, I took several and ended up having to, well, Frankenstein the pictures together because his hands were moving too fast and blurred in the camera, and I had to take the hand from one photo and the hand from another photo to get two hands that were not blurred. Sometimes you've just got to do that with a good impromptu photo that looks like what you want to capture, but the subject was moving around and not giving you a good crisp photo. So I used grays, shades of grays, for my background. Concrete. The photo actually had a whole box full of sidewalk chalk he was playing with, but I only put 3 of them down here beside him, consolidated. And you can see that the paper I'm using here is from a circular that came in the mail for El Pollo Loco. It was just the perfect shade of red for his shirt. All I had to do was remove all of the obvious brand name things and mix it up. Had a lovely pattern on it, so it worked for me. Sometimes I can get some really good paper, nice weight, not heavy weight, but a nice weight, glossy finished paper from some obscure magazines, and sometimes I have to really search for a good paper because many magazines are using a very cheap grade of paper to print on. You can't blame them. They're not making a lot of money like they used to on magazines. I apologize for this particular segment because I did not realize that the light was casting such a glare on my shiny paper as I was working on his hair. As I normally do, I added lots of photos and words in the finished piece that you'll see later that I don't have on display right now. In his hair, I'm going to put a really good Indian chief, Native American chief, with a headdress and everything, but the colors were just perfect, blended right into his hair so well you can't see it really. I've also got a cowboy, a bird, a vintage TV set, the words exhibition of emerging artist. I thought that worked real well for this emerging artist working on my patio. And draw, and the best, and see God, which I do in everything. I see God. You can see I use my little scissors and just cut and chop little pieces of paper that'll fit just so. See, this magazine that I'm using for his pants was from the Birders magazine. But just the right shade of blue, a very dark, deep midnight blue. And it worked for me. Now his hands I'm leaving to last. And as you can see later on, I traced them out with tracing paper so that I wouldn't lose any of my drawing as I'm gluing pieces of paper around and over the lines. Most of the time I leave the paper in the magazine, but sometimes I'll cut up a magazine and I have little file folders filled with different colors. The blues I've divided into 3 different, because you can, boys, there are so many different shades and varieties of blue. There's a turquoise blue and a sky blue and a dark, dark blue and a medium, kind of a royal blue. And all of them, it makes a difference. I have a whole file folder full of grays, and even the grays have different tones. There's a purpley gray and a blue gray and a greenish gray. And now let's see, there's the tracing paper. I can start working on the hands. And got so involved that I didn't notice when the camera turned off. So you're not going to see all of the hands being worked on. But here it is, the finished image with the words and the birds and the little pictures. Little cowboy over there on the right, another Native American chief there in the middle of his shirt. I hope you enjoyed watching this collage to the end. Thank you so much for watching, and give me a thumbs up and do subscribe. I'll see you next time with the next collage. Bye now.